That right there is the easiest way to throw a match of Splatoon. If you super jump after respawning and get splatted right away, you've basically doubled your respawn timer. And if it happens twice in a row, that's tripling it! Meanwhile, what do you think your poor team is doing? I love y'all, and I know everyone's trying their best, but like... Hey guys, it's your boy Phil, Video Gamer, Phil Video Gamer, coming at you with a mildly salty rant thing. I don't know. Now look, I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not that much of a gamer, but this is something that's been bugging me for a long time, and since I can't do anything about it in-game, we're gonna make this video, use whatever limited reach I have. No, that's weird. Is that weird to say? Is it weird? I think it's kind of weird. We're gonna make this, we're gonna complain about it, we're gonna get hopefully some people aware of it, and then we're gonna move on and be less mad, be less butt mad when I see it happen, because frankly, that's all I can do, and it's out of my hands from there. Anyway, okay, that was really long. Super jumping after you respawn, and just bad super jumps in general. It's a big thing that's been bugging me for a long time. I see it a lot in my games. I'm not perfect, like I said, but I see a lot of people do it repeatedly. I mean, heck, I had a video that I did yesterday where I reviewed a match where the enemy team kept doing aggressive super jumps, and my team kept punishing those super jumps. And it was just, yeah, and they just couldn't maintain any grip, any hold, any whatever. They couldn't do anything because we were able to punish their super jumps so bad. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about how to super jump or, you know, get a super jump tutorial. I'm sure someone has made one that is way better than anything I could make. But I want to talk about what happens when you do a bad super jump, and kind of also talk about why I don't really super jump, especially in solo queue, to see if we can build a little awareness and have a conversation. I'd like to hear other people's perspectives, of course. Anyway, okay. So I'm of the belief that 99% of the time, if you get splatted after a super jump, it's your fault. It's not up to, I don't think it's up to your team to protect your super jump. I think it's up to you, the jumper, to pick the right person, to choose when and to whom you super jump. Because you're the one that's out of the fight. You're the one that is looking at the map. You're the one that has access to the most information. So that's why it is up to you to decide who you super jump to, or not super jump at all. Because like I said earlier, if you do a super jump and you get splatted, you're literally out of the fight for double, twice as long as you would have had you just swam up to the fight. Now I know that every situation is different. Sometimes you have no other options, I know. But in 7 years of playing this game across multiple modes and skill levels, I keep seeing people make these really weird jumps. And it's kind of baffling to me. Like, are they thinking? Are they just hitting the button on the map to get back in? They don't care? Do they know what they're doing? Do they try to jump to the person that's furthest up? I'm not very sure. If you have a philosophy on super jumping like mine, I guess let me know. Maybe we can talk about it. Blow my mind. I'd be interested. But it's always gonna happen, isn't it? Anyway, okay. So, real quick, I also wanted to talk about, at least help formulate my thoughts on why I don't like super jumping very often in solo queue. usually I have just a little too, or just too little information to feel comfortable jumping. Like I don't really know what is happening like I would if I was playing with a friend or a group. So I prefer not to, specifically because I don't want to double my respawn time. But the other benefit to not super jumping, well, there's a couple that I always say. There's two big ones. One, you can pass through your team's area and prep it a little bit more for a future defense. Like I always use the word prepping. I'm prepping this spawn. Basically, that's my word for I want map control now, so we're not scrambling to get it later when the tower's coming in or they're pushing with the Rainmaker. And the other good thing, I mean, you charge a special while you're doing that. But the other good thing is when you approach without super jumping, you're able to keep your approach more flexible. Maybe, I know I've had situations where I super jump to a teammate or to some people, I super jump in only to find out, oh no, everyone was on the other team's on the other side and they're sneaking the Rainmaker. Maybe if I hadn't super jumped, I would have been able to be a little bit more prepared to change where I go. Yeah, you're able to change, you're able to be flexible with what you do. Maybe you're coming up and you catch a sharker, you catch a flanker. Maybe you come up and you realize, oh, my team's holding main, I'll go check the flank. And you're also able to, while you're going up, you're able to see, build a better picture of the battlefield and what's happening. You're able to build better awareness. As opposed to super jumping, you're at spawn, woo, bam, you're in the fight. Oh my god, what's happening? Are there people here? Ah! It's a little bit, you're able to, at least me, I'm able to build a better picture of what's happening, and that allows me to build my awareness. So anyway, I guess that's about all I had. Thanks for sticking around, listening to my Phil ramble. If you want to, let me know. I'd love to hear if other people have philosophies on super jumping. Maybe I'm wrong. But let me know. Let me know your experience with this. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's had a teammate constantly jump in and get splattered immediately. I'm sure I've been that teammate that's done that. And if I've ever done that, I'm sorry. I probably don't notice it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let me know your super jump philosophy, or if you like this kind of video that I'm making. I've been trying to record something a little bit more concise, but it didn't feel natural because that's not me. I'm Phil. I go on big weird rambles about stuff. So hopefully we can all be a little bit more aware of our super jumping, and we can all have a little bit less frustrating super jumping teammates in our games. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen for the end of time, won't it?